بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الكريم. السلام عليكم everyone. يقول المولى عز وجل: فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره. So whoever does an atom's weight of goodness, he will see it. Dear brothers and sisters, we begin by thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for having such a beautiful place to pray, the Islamic Center of Riverside. And we also thank the people who establish this mosque and keep serving it to make it welcoming, open, and thriving. I love this mosque so much, and I love the people who come to it. I'm going to share with you 3 personal stories that highlights why I love this mosque. So the first story happened 19 years ago when I was a student in Italy. It's a small city. It was a small city. And the Muslim community were divided between workers and students. Alhamdulillah, they were able to rent a small place, a small apartment on the first floor. But it was very basic. If you go into the mosque, the walls were not painted. There was no paint. It was covered with mold, green mold on the red bricks. The carpet was not there. They had hasir, they had the straw mat that will mark your forehead when you make sujood. And although that we had the Friday prayer, like 2 Friday prayers on Friday, the space was tight. I remember one time the rows were so close that I had to make sujood at the back of my brother, and the brother behind me had to make sujood at my back. It was that close. Wala yawm al-hashr. So the moral of this story, the Muslim community, they were a lot, but they were lacking the financial resources to have a proper mosque to accommodate everybody. The second story happened a couple of years ago. I used to drive to Los Angeles. May Allah make it calm and stop the fires in Los Angeles. And I used to drive there, and there is a magnificent mosque next to my workplace. If you go there, the carpets, they had blue carpets, soft on your forehead. The walls, they were decorated with the names of Allah, golden names. Someone told me that these names were made specially for the mosque, and they were shipped from India. The mihrab, mashallah, is so big that it can fit 10 or 15 people. The ceiling is so high. The women's section, they had their own elevator that sends them to the second floor. Very beautiful mosque, mashallah. One day, I wanted to take a nap after the Fajr prayer. Alhamdulillah, Allah gave me the superpower that I can take a nap anytime, anywhere. Alhamdulillah. So I took the nap in the car at the parking lot. I wake up. I go to the mosque to wash myself. The mosque doors were closed. Okay, not a problem. I'm gonna go to work, wash myself over there. I get into my car, drive to the gates of the mosque. The gates are closed and chained. Okay, oh, there is a problem here. Okay, so I go back to the mosque. I look up over the internet the phone number of the mosque. I call it. It tells me, leave a message. We're gonna be open in the next prayer, inshallah. I look at the bulletin outside the mosque. There are businesses. Okay, I call Halal Pizza. He doesn't answer. I call Halal Real Estate. He doesn't answer. I call Halal Phone Repair. He doesn't answer. Nobody's gonna answer at 6 o'clock in the morning or 6:30. So I felt trapped. Alhamdulillah, I called the police, they let me out, and it was done, but it was a hassle. The moral of the story that the Muslim community had the financial resources, but they did not have the human resources that keep this mosque open most of the day, but it was actually closed and open only during the prayers, unlike our mosque, alhamdulillah. The third story, and that's what made me love this mosque, appreciate it, and become active in this mosque, is when the beginning of 2020 and the pandemic hit and forced all the worship places to be shut down, even our beloved mosque. So it was heart breaking to see that we can't make the Fridays together. The Kaaba was empty. Nobody was making tawaf around the Kaaba. No visitors, no worshippers. Alhamdulillah, we passed this bad period, alhamdulillah, and we are here. We are blessed again, and thank you to Allah for having prayers together. And thanks to the people who are serving this mosque to be open and thriving and active. My last comment is that the mosque is looking for committed volunteers. As Ramadan is coming, and it's a great place or a great time to give back to the community, the mosque is looking for committed volunteers from both the brother sides and the sister sides. So if you have time, give your name to the administration so you can have this mosque open, active, welcoming in the month of Ramadan. At the end, I thank. Then may Allah reward anyone who does an atom weight of deed in any time or in Ramadan. And I pray for unity and to reach Shahr Ramadan and make Siyam and Qiyam and Dua together, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.